What's going on, everybody? Going Uber here, Fitz Family Constrictors. You're going to see this just a few hours before I go live tonight. That's right, I'm going live tonight. Got to announce the winner of the survey giveaway, as well as play a little game with them called Let's Make a Uber Deal. So that should be kind of fun. I actually had it planned out to be kind of bigger than it actually is going to end up being. As you know it, my family's schedules got changed around and they weren't able to be here to kind of help me out. So I'm not going to have my right and left arms and things like that. So I'm not going to be able to pull off the show I wanted to, but I did have an emergency backup plan. So it should kick off pretty good. And considering it's the first one, I will learn a lot of lessons from this, just like I did on that awesome survey that you all filled out. And I thank you again for that as well. So tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. That's 8 o'clock in the East Coast and 5 o'clock in the West Coast. Please join me here. We're going to do a little game show. We'll be on for about anywhere between 45 minutes to an hour tomorrow. Tonight, sorry. I got a lot on my mind. As you can see, I got some stuff on the table. Some of you might know what this stuff is, and you're already going, what's going on, Uber? Yeah, well, don't concern yourself too much. I'm not too terribly concerned, but I'm taking precautions. Why am I taking precautions? Please hit that like button. Like I said, I need to smile. Well, I'm taking precautions because I had a gentleman stop into the shop yesterday, and he went up and picked up his cousin's collection of snakes. There's about 15 snakes. Ball pythons, as well as some corn snakes. Anyway, he came in with a snake in his hand and he said, hey, I just picked up this collection. I've just stayed at my cousin's house for the last 2 days. I'm bringing this collection back down to my house in Green Bay. And I think this snake has mites. And he's holding the snake in his hand in my shop. And I'm looking at the snake and it clearly has mites. He's like, I thought they were little beetles. They're not beetles. Those are big, fat, full blood mites. And you have them in my shop. He's probably watching this. I told him I did a YouTube channel. And I didn't know I was going to make a video. But right after you left, I had to rush out to Tractor Supply and buy some of this right here. You can also find this on Amazon. I'm not going to tell you how to use this stuff, but if you're interested and you want to know how to use this stuff, then please take the link below to Snake Discovery, and Emily tells you all about how to use this stuff right here, and blah, blah, blah. I'm not the one that's going to tell you. Don't just go getting this stuff here and trying to make your own solution. Watch her video first, link below. There's no reason you didn't go check that out. You cannot blame me if you mess this up and harm your snakes. But anyway, I'm taking precautions. So I seen this thing loaded with them. He said he spent the weekend at his cousin's house in the room with the snakes. He brought a snake in that was dripping of mites in my shop. As soon as he left, I immediately grabbed some stuff that I had on hand here. And this stuff is the same exact stuff in it as the Prevenamite. I have a can of Prevenamite at the house, and my kid shot it with a .22, so I can't use it. But cross-referenced also, again, Emily from the Snake Channel, the Snake Discovery Channel, will tell you all about it. Same stuff as the rid that she has in her thing. Make sure you get the right stuff. Again, I'm not telling you how. Check her video out for it and see what they say from there. So I'm taking care of this. Now I'm actually doing a little bit of two different people's stuff, and I'm going to treat all my animals just as if they're coming into quarantine, or if maybe my snakes had mites. That's how I'm going to treat them. Right now, I'm not taking any chances. As soon as he left, I sprayed some of this stuff on the area, the whole area out there a little bit, let it set, vacuumed it up, sprayed some of this mixture on there as well before I vacuumed it up. This will kill the adults. This kills the larvae and the eggs. Again, not getting into it with you, but this is what I have to do all day long, and before I do the show live tonight. So please join me there, because I'm going to need the support to get through this darn day. Now, again, I have not seen no mites. It was just yesterday. I know people are going, oh, overreacting. Well, when you have a collection my size, it can be a true nightmare if mites ever got out of control in here. So I have to take precautions. So that's how I'm spending my day. So last night before I left, I treated a bunch of these paper towels over here with this stuff right here. And like Prevenamite says, leave on 15 minutes, but Exquisite Exotics, I like their video on. I'll leave a link to their video as well about Prevenamite and how to use it. And they say don't do the 15 minutes, let it set 24 hours. So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and that's exactly what I did. All right, so that's how I'm spending my day before I go live on my first live. So please, please, please join me there. I will be very happy when I'm there. Trust me, I'm happy now. I don't have any mites. I check everybody out constantly. I'm always looking. But just having that come into my shop is enough for me to say, okay, I got to take care of it. And that brings me to my last point, And that is, which there was no points there, but that brings me to my last part, which means have money on hand, know what to do, know where to look, research, 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 and then get at it. Like, I'm not wasting no time. I'm not taking a chance of something going on. So I've already treated that. I'm wearing different shoes today than I wore last night when I left here, and I will be wearing different shoes when I come back here this evening as well. Like, I'm taking precautions. I spent quite a few years as a vet tech for the Animal Welfare League of Charlotte County, as well as Animal Control. They're connected in a lot of ways. And we always had little vats that we would step in with some damp towel. Well, I have that now when you walk in and out of my door in the front. Not taking any chances. So I know some people might think I'm overreacting. Well, I'm just trying to protect what I've been working very hard to build. And I also want to keep a clean record of never having mites. So I think this is the way it's going to go. Again, I'm not going to tell you how to do it. Please check those 2 links down below. See how they're doing things. See how they did things. These 2 people know what they're talking about. No, these 3 people, I should say, know what they're talking about when it comes to this stuff. And they really covered the angles and they really did the research so that I didn't have to. So thank you. All right, I'm out. Love you all. See you. Bye. Please, please, please show up for the show tonight.